I'm going to talk about some of the stocks that I've been watching that I've been trading today. What's up, everybody? Strays, trading scared. And first one is Google. And Google, man, closed on its high today. I wish I could show you a daily chart, or intraday chart, I should say. This is the daily chart. But let's look at the weekly. You can see what Google's gonna. It's funny because it looks like everybody jumped into Google and they was leaving Amazon, as Amazon did not close on its high, and I'll talk about that one in a second. But you can see that there it is right there, closed on its high, going through all this resistance right here. Can I draw a line? And that line should be actually a little lower, but it basically popped through. I really like that close. It went down to about 1995 or so, and then bounced up to 202, 1202 in the last few minutes. So it definitely closed strong. So I think as long as the market opens strong tomorrow, or just neutral, that Google will probably continue on that run, as it's gonna it seems like it likes to run. This is one of them stocks that like to run into earnings, and earnings will be coming up here in a few weeks or so. I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, but it's gonna make a run at that all-time high. So what I did is I sold a diagonal. Like I bought the I bought a diagonal. I bought the 1100 call out in July or something, and then I sold the 1192.5, and that's been working for me. So that trade is working. Then I also, once it broke the 1202, I sold some 195. I keep saying 195. 1195, 1190. Put spreads. I sold a couple of those. So that trade is working so far. And let's go ahead and check out Amazon real quick. And so here's Amazon. Amazon still looks good. It looks great, actually, for the weekly chart. But the action today, I mean, look at that candle right there. I mean, can I do some drawings? Yeah, look at that candle right there. It's basically a shooting star, just about. But it closed positive. If it would have closed negative, I think that's the true shooting star. But it's like a shooting star. It definitely didn't have. It had a weak close, the opposite of Google. It almost seemed like the money left here and said, let's jump over to Google, because Amazon had an amazing run from 16, was it 15 and change right here, all the way up. All the way up there to 1600 to basically 1761. I mean, that's actually, it was about, it was about, where did it close? What was the daily high? It was, about 1790, 1780. That's where it was. So, excuse me, I don't have my intraday charts. So we're going to work off of FinBiz, financial visualization. Let's go ahead and look at the weekly. We already looked at the weekly. So, yeah, that still looks good. This is still bullish. I mean, look at it, closed weak, but look at that weak volume right there. So volume is weak. So it's still, I think it's going to challenge its highs going into the earnings. It already blew past this resistance right here. And it's this, hopefully can continue to march up. It might actually be in the middle of a check back and then up, but I still like Amazon. So I got out of a couple of positions actually yesterday, because I just thought the run up was too strong. It was a little too fast for me, and I did a video on that. And I'm trying to think. I think I closed another position, so I'm not that strong in Amazon, but I still do have a position, and I like it. But I hope it doesn't kind of continue to. If the market goes down, this one is going to go down with it. I think it's a little tired, and maybe into that check back. Let's go ahead and check out Square. So I'm in all these hot stocks. I think this looks good. Look at that last candle that Square had to offer on the weekly. It traded real. Just like Google, it closed strong for the most part. And if you go back to the weekly, let me go back to the daily. It had a funny. Yesterday was weird. I mean, the market was up. This thing was just dropping actually all the last couple of days. And I was in it about coming up on this right here. This is where I bought somewhere around 75, 76. And then the thing just tanked all the way down. I'm like, what is going on? I bought at the wrong point. But I held it just a few days later. It's right back to where it is. I'm profitable now. And I like the way it closed today. And look at that candle right there. Let's look at all of that action right there, especially that camera candle. That's a nice close on a hammer candle. Look at the volume is weak. It's in consolidation mode. It's like a cup and handle. You see it? Could I draw that? So come down. And here's the handle. Let me draw it a little better than that. Cup down, and there's the handle. And then generally it will shoot up like that. Like that. Anyway, so yeah, that's what it's gonna generally do. And the weak volume is kind of it's coiling. It's ready to go. Nobody's really making that firm decision. They're like, I'm all in, you know. So it's just doing what it's gonna do. And generally, this kind of pattern shoots higher. So I am in on that one. I did nothing. I have a long call. So I got long. I'm long the 70 call and the 75-80 call spread. I'm long that as well. That's like a 60-day call spread. So I'm just waiting for that to bust through, and hopefully it does. Hopefully it doesn't break down. And I wouldn't say hopefully it won't consolidate for a long time, because that's actually good as well, because the longer that consolidation period, the bigger that explosion is going to be. Now it could either, most likely it should explode to the upside, because this is like a cup and handle, but it could still go to the downside as well. So I'm going to watch that. So either way, you know, however it comes out of the consolidation, it's going to be a big one. So, you know, here's the monthly. It's still forming. You can't really judge it yet. It's on its way back up, getting ready to draw a nice little candle right here. But it's only March 19th. So, you know, it's a little early. It's a little early on that one. But the weekly is looking good, and the no, I don't want to be a customer. I'm just gonna do this for free. and the daily's looking good. Look at this. How we got here. This, you know, this right here. I should say a higher low. This is the low. It's like a swing low, and then a lower low, a higher low. Excuse me. This, you know, let me draw this right here. This little triangle pattern. So you got your higher high, lower low, not a lower high, but a higher low. So, you know, it's in a consolidation period, and it should hopefully be a continuation triangle and just explode out of there. But it can go down. Okay. So anyway, those are the three stocks that I did today. Yeah, Google. I was just messing around with Google, Amazon, and Square. Square did nothing. Amazon trimmed a little. Google added. So, hey, how do you like this video? Do you like me doing this now? I'm not good with all the technical terms and stuff like that, and I'm a little sloppy. I'm not as neat as everybody, but the trades are on fire. They on fire, man. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get better. I'll get better with the using the Thinkorswim. I have it right here, but I don't know. I just like pulling out the FinViz. I like the way it looks. Looks good. I just can't bring up that intraday. So sometimes if you look at in the past videos, you see me working the Thinkorswim, and sometimes I'm a little sloppy with it, but not with FinViz. I'm just sloppy with the writing like this. Hello. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hey, what are you trading? What do you think the market is going to go? Did you see that Disney today? Oh, hold on. We're gonna pull that up real quick. This thing. Look at that candle. Look at that volume right there. Isn't this incredible? That is crazy. There we go. And then look at that candle. I mean, look at the volume. This is a daily candle. When's the last time you've seen such a daily candle in the last almost year? Let's hit a weekly. You see what a volume is? And guess what? Guess what? It's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. And look at the volume. See the volume right here from the week prior, which was a big week as well. That's a full week. And we're almost right there with the volume, and we still got 3 days to go. This is easily going to surpass all of these high volumes that you see right here. So something is going on. Somebody was selling hard. That's right. And this particular stock was kind of, they was talking about it on CNBC Fast Money halftime show today that, that they were suggesting it was going to go higher. And then right at that point, it just tanked. The bottom fell out. So anyway, I don't know what's going on with Disney. Let me just see something. Disney's a good stock. I own it long term. It pays a 1.6% dividend. This company makes a lot of money. Makes a lot of money in the movies. It's breaking records. Every movie comes out. Theme parks are on fire still. The stock just don't want to react. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not into the fundamentals too much, but I know a little bit. I know it's expensive to go there. Anyway, and we're talking Disney World. And it's, and the movies are fire. They're fire. I don't like them because I don't like those kind of movies. But every time there's a movie come out, all I see is record-breaking headlines in the paper. And how much money they make. It's crazy. They make crazy money, but it's not showing in the stock. Let's look at the monthly real quick. Look at that consolidation. I mean, this thing it's eventually going to blow. And it's probably going to go to the upside and start a new trend like that. It'll come out of here and do something like that. So you want to stay with this thing. It's volatile right now. Nobody knows what to do with it. But once it breaks out of this box, it's going to be a moving. That's right. It's going to be moving either up or down. Okay, generally up. All right. But if it breaks out of this box, it could go down as well, and it'd be like a volatility squeeze. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4 years of basically doing nothing. Okay, so once this thing starts to move, the volatility is going to expand, and it's going to start to trend. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and with that. Thanks for watching, and again, let me know if you like these videos. Comments below. What are you trading? Where you think the market's gonna go? What stocks you like? All that. Put it in the comments below. I'm Dre, just trading scared.